East African countries today presented their largest budgets ever for the next financial year. The budget plans focused on reviving the economy, debt repayment and expansion of government programs. According to the East African Community Treaty, finance ministers of the partner states read their budgets simultaneously under a common theme. Kenya presented a budget of $31 billion, the biggest in the region, aimed at tackling the country's debt. Tanzania and Uganda presented $18 billion and $19 billion respectively. The region's smallest country, Rwanda, proposed a plan of $4 billion. The budget reading comes against the backdrop of soaring inflation, mounting debt burdens, and climate-related challenges. So how have people been coping with a rising cost of living? We spoke to 3 women from the region on their experiences and their expectations.
Hi, my name is Cynthia Toel. I used to run 2 businesses with a physical office in the city center. But due to tough economic times, I couldn't keep up with the expenses of running a physical office. So I had to close down the office and run the other business from home. The personal living adjustments I've had to make is I don't eat out a lot. My home budget has remained the same, but now the quantities of the items or the stuff that I buy has gone low because the cost of the goods has gone higher. My concerns are specifically about the proposals on financial services, data and internet, and also the motor vehicle tax. And my hope is that our representatives in the National Assembly will hear the cry and the plight of the electorate that actually voted for them to not pass such punitive taxes.
We had a challenge of cost of living being raised in our country, and me at the very personal level, it's really impacted me. All the prices of food went up. For example, we used to buy tomatoes at 25 shillings a box, and it's raised up to 80,000 shillings a box, and the sources of income remained the same amount. So I had to make some adjustment to my life, and since I was working, like I worked full-time, I had to find something else to do, and I had to initiate another business which has just added more responsibility and took a lot of my time, my resting time, to find more source of income so that I can be able to support my family.
What I saved had to reduce because I spend more on consumables. So ideally, it affects my progress as a human being. The rate at which I would have progressed has been lowered down because I save less, first of all, and I spend more now on the basic needs which I need. But also, this has not only affected the consumables, it also goes up to like some basic services like education, the cost of healthcare, which is very high. I still find it so high that I still have to pay very much more money as out-of-pocket spending when I enter into a health facility just because I don't have health insurance.